adjust the agenda a little bit because I expect there are a good many people here who are interested in the skateboarding issue, and that's not till item 5.2, so we're going to move that up. There are lots of faces we as a board don't know. Is there anyone who is not a Windemere resident? Forgive me, I don't know you. This is a Windemere meeting, a private meeting, so what?
Now, I was told, and I didn't want to specifically any of the ownership. I called the office specifically and asked whether I was able to attend a meeting with the residents, and that I was allowed to get some non-residents and they said yes. So, otherwise,
I'm sorry. Sorry, I don't know, this doesn't really affect anyone but Windemere, so everything on the agenda today only affects Windemere residents. Frank,
I would just move that he be a non-speaking, non-voting observer for this meeting, and this is not a precedent establishing meeting.
Why are you interested in doing that? No, I'm sorry, not you. I figured that. Sir?
I'm sure my name's Dave Schwab, I'm a journalist at the I am researching an article on this, and I've tried to get a hold of you. I realize the issue around town. I would withdraw that because it's not simply someone observing that procedure. If we have another reason to do this, with all due respect, sir.
Okay. Let's see. And Dave, do we have any issues which are immediately complicated personality?
Yes.
I think because there are so many people here, I expect who are obviously here at skateboarding. I will ask first for an approval of the minutes of the previous meeting. You look at it, second, all in favor? Great. And then before the treasurer's report, we will move to old business review of new skateboarding rules. Before I ask for public comment, I'll try to summarize some recent feedback that we've gotten from the community. We've received approximately 34 or 35 emails from homeowners after the skateboarding rule was distributed. 18 of them thought that it was a bad rule. Of the 18, 3 of them were particularly concerned that the wording of the rule might apply to children on bicycles or things like that. And the other 15 were concerned about the rule in general. We also received 16. We also received 16 emails from homeowners saying that they liked the rule and approved the rule and thought it was a good rule, primarily because of concerns about safety and liability. Skateboarding as an issue first came before this board a year ago, probably a year ago, and what happened was homeowners complained to the office or expressed concern at meetings like this that they had near misses or dangerous situations with skateboarding, and we kept getting these concerns. And so we sought counsel and drafted a rule about 9 or 10 months ago and sent it out to the community. 9 or 10 months ago. We then got lots of feedback at meetings like this, and I think skateboarding came up maybe 5 times. And we decided as a board not to institute the rule then, because many parents came and said, listen, we want to have a committee which Patricia chaired, and out of that committee came certain recommendations that we would, that the parents would monitor, supervise skateboarding activities to ensure that it never caused, it was never speeding down hills without helmets at night and when cars were around and things like that. So we decided not to enact the rule and to leave it to the parents to monitor. But 3 months ago, or thereabouts, many more concerns came to the office and to the board, and we had several more meetings and decided that the parents had been unsuccessful in fulfilling what they had said they would do, and would and that we needed to institute this rule, which we did. I think officially it was effective September 2nd. And has everyone in the room, is there anyone in the room who didn't read the rule? Really? Yes. Terry reminds me that one of the additional impetuses for actually instituting the rule in the last month or so was that we have been put on notice, Windemere has been put on notice, that there have been dangerous situations between cars and skateboarders. And if we fail to enact some rule, Windemere was at greater liability, our council told us, for failing to act if, heaven forbid, something should happen to anybody, and they should in any way be injured. Let's see, what else to bring everybody up to date? We had a recent, a homeowner threatened to sue us over the rule, sue the board, and so in executive session, we discussed it not long ago, and it became clear that some homeowners were offended by the language of the rule, by the kind of governmental, bureaucratic, sweeping ban, and so we have drafted the beginning of a revised rule that will address 2 concerns. One is the concern about wording, and the other one is the confusion that may have arisen with regard to tricycles and I don't know what they're called, the little plastic little things that 3-year-olds use at the tricycle. And we have not finalized the revised wording, but we are in the process of reviewing it, and certainly everyone here input will be helpful.
An orderly presentation, and how long it should go,
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Yeah. If everyone wants to speak, we have many other items on the agenda. We could be here for a very long time. So I'm going to exercise the responsibility of the chair. And if I think someone is making a point that someone else has already made, I'm going to cut them off and try to call on someone who hasn't spoken yet. In addition, if someone has 10 points they want to make, and it turns out we're not giving other people a chance to speak, I will ask you to wrap it up, and I'll try to call on anyone who wants to speak. So, sir, why don't we begin with you?
Hello, I'm Juan Carlos Perdomo, and I'm father of Juan and Carlos over there. I'm friend of the rest of the kids are over here. And as you said, maybe the language was not very proper for all the parents, because we don't want any big brother to watch the way we are raising our kids, okay? So you were making a point about that this happened. Most of the people, I don't know how many, care about or complain about the situation of skateboarders. But I can assure you that it could be 2 or maybe 3 months ago that most of the permanent residents here in Windemere, we were on vacation. And the people who is having vacations here, they don't care. You know, they're the ones who throw things inside the pool and maybe have a terrible behavior. Okay? So the thing is that for the most of the kids that are here, I can assure you that they were wearing helmets. They're not doing the skateboard after the sunset, and they've been behaving. So why they have to pay for the mistakes of other people, or why we have to pay for the mistakes or the lack of conscience of other parents. That's it. So then I really want to know, because we really want to know how many people complain about the skateboarders. Because at this time, I can tell you that maybe we're not many, but there are more than 80 parents, 80 residents here that gave us their signature in a paper saying that they do not agree with the rule. So we really want to know I know that there's no way that we can have always 100% of people agree in something. There is no way. Even we in our families, with 3 kids, we don't agree. We are both voters. There's no way that we can please everyone. But at least you can please the majority. And that's something that I would like to want all of you, the members of the HOA, to take in consideration that this is a place for families. Never mind the nationality where they came from. They don't care. We don't care about the age of the people, if they are elder or young people. But this is a place that we have to share the road with everyone. Okay? And just to finish my words, just would like to remind all the people that maybe have seen the old movie, Chitty Bang Bang. Yes? Because the other day something happened that a girl was selling lemonade, no drug, no selling something, and someone gets angry because the girl was selling lemonade, and the other day, I've had many things that happen against the people. And just would like to remind all the people who's here that they've been, some of them, we've been pleased with the chance to be parents. Some of them have the pleasure or the blessed to be grandparents. I can tell you that this is a place where we like to see our kids grow, okay? And most than
wrap it up, or wrap it up for anybody else.
I'm finished.